All right, Sherry, if I look at all the buttons right, it says that we are live today. It must be Wednesday morning. It must be 9:30 Central Time. And this must be Conversations with Sherry and Terry Ann. Isn't it neat how all that goes together?
Wow. You must be reading a script. Oh, wait. No, it's the same thing every Wednesday.
When you get into the routine of things, it just happens.
Are we going back to routine this week? I heard we were.
I thought I'd try it out just to see if it worked. I've already messed up my routines for the week, so it doesn't matter.
Because I'm like, it's so funny. You take 2 weeks off and then you come to work on Monday and you go, oh, everybody wants my attention. And
then it's funny how that works.
And now it's all going back to normal. So.
Well, I want to welcome everyone to Conversations with Sherry and Terry Ann. I am Terry Ann Porter, life coach, TA. It is time to defeat those lies of negative self-talk by changing your perspective, allowing you to explore possibilities, opening new pathways onto which you can choose to proceed in truth. And with me, as always, the amazing Sherry Berger.
Good morning. And look, you have me on the side that you always want me on, Terry Ann.
Darn it, I did it again.
Good morning. I am Sherry Berger, and I am the owner of Here to There Consulting. And we educate business owners with those tools to balance life, business, and finances so that our mission is to help you create the life and business that you deserve, so that you can have more leadership, growth, and success, not only in your business, but also in your life. Welcome to Conversations with Sherry and Terry Ann. I didn't have a script. I'm being funny. Hey, today is one of my favorite times of the year. I love the end of the year and I love January. And people always think, oh, it's because it's Christmas or whatever. No, it's because it's New Year's. Now, we should always set goals. Did you know that? But people are more apt to set them this time of the year. And goal setting, oh my gosh, I love goal setting. I think we were talking earlier, Terry, and you have a worksheet for goal setting, and so do I. Mm-hmm. Share it later down in the comments. It'll probably be after the segment. But yeah, so today we get to talk about those goals. So what are some goals that you have this year, Terry Ann?
Let's see. One of my goals is to declutter.
Oh, wow. Can you come over and help me with that?
I am looking at this stuff and going, I have not touched that in if I have not touched something in so many years, maybe it's time to get rid of it. Now, my creative mind says, as soon as you do, it'll sit in that Goodwill bag right there. You'll leave it there for 3 months and still not touch it. But 1 week after you take it, you're going to need that. It is my goal to quit that. As my husband points out, you got it at Walmart. Go get another one when you need it.
Or go to the dollar store.
Or the dollar store. Or even the thrift stores. Or a garage sale. He said, you didn't. Just go. When you need it, then go get it. And I think I am ready to do that. How about you?
I heard you have another really cool goal. I heard there's a big 2020 women's conference that you're going to be a speaker on.
It's 2022 conference.
Oh my gosh, it's 2022. I keep messing up with my dates. It's 2022. Is that not weird? We have enough.
Okay, hey, but look at it this way. Think of it this way. 2020 TOO. 2022. No, 2022.
I know. I was just saying
that way. So cool. Repeating 2020.
Happy New Year. Hey, you guys are coming on. Let us know what your goals are. But right now, I want to talk about this great. It is this month, isn't it,
hey, it is next Friday.
But it's really, really expensive. It's free. It's $0 and 0 cents. It's the best you for 2020, and it's virtual, and it's a women business summit. And I know one of the huge celebrities, there's going to be 60 speakers, And one of the huge celebrities is our own one and only Terry Ann Porter. Woo! So yeah, if you guys have not signed up, and the good news is you don't have to go to all of them. They will actually, because I've already signed up. I'm very excited about it. And so you don't have to go to all of them. They will give you a list. Don't they give you a list, Terry Ann, of all the speakers?
Yes, you'll get a list of all of the different speaking. There are 5 different tracks to choose from.
5 different tracks,
60 topics. There's a spiritual. There's a personal. Oh, I don't remember all the 5. I'll have to look them all up and make a note of them. Yes.
Oh my gosh, are we going to record all the tracks? Because I want all the information for my personal growth.
All of the information will be in there. They will all be broadcast to everybody's personal YouTube channel so that you can go back and check them out.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And so when are you speaking, Terry Ann?
I am speaking next Friday on the 14th. My event is on Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time.
So make sure you don't miss that. 5 p.m. Central Time, Terry Ann. But this starts on the 13th. What time does it start on the 13th to hear some of these other phenomenal speakers?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, I will put the more information in the comments after this is all over.
Okay, let me put my financial coach hat on. This is free. I recommend you sign up. You get a good value. Sign up.
If you can't afford it, I'll help you pay for it.
So there you go. That's awesome. And Terry Ann's one of those amazing speakers. And what group is that, Terry Ann?
She's called the Best You 2022. It's by Marnie, and her titles are, she does this every year. She's been doing this for over 20 years.
Wow.
And I'm trying to see, what does she call this? She calls her radio show Perspective Transformation.
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
It was a Christian group or something that you belong to. Yeah, and you know what? Grace just said, can't wait. We'll register today. Not sure if I can not afford to attend. No, you cannot. You have to attend. And even if it's not all of it. Now, I will suggest highly, if you're not doing anything Friday night, well, if you are, maybe you should cancel it. But 5 o'clock on Friday night, listen to Terry Ann Porter. But if you can't make it to Terry Ann Porter's, I don't know if you guys have subscribed to her YouTube channel. She just said that will be out there as well. So, yeah, congratulations. I'm so happy for you, Terry Ann. I know you want to do a lot more speaking opportunities. I know that's also where I'm going, but I'm really excited for you.
And in a follow-up, and you should check this out. I got involved with her. It's called Christian Women Speakers.
Okay.
Christian Women, I believe it's christianwomenspeakers.com. You're asking me questions that I could normally answer, but
Yeah, well, we can always have a cup of coffee later and catch up with all that.
But I got to tell you, you got to check this out. It's
week.
really a neat organization. If you're ever looking for speakers.
Okay, well, maybe I'll share it in the chat later. Right now, I want to talk about other people's goals, okay? And what are your goals?
Right.
So you have 2 goals of getting organized, and you're going to be speaking on this conference. What's another goal you have, Terry Ann?
Those are top 2. I think I'm going to get another book out. You've got me inspired. I think there's going to be another book out.
But you already have 2 books, and I thought you were
doing
2 books. A book. You're on the 3rd. You are writing your 3rd book.
And I'm working one from my topic here. I'm working on another one.
Yeah, and what is your topic?
Oh, great, Linda. The topic is Daughter of the King.
Yeah, I said Linda signed up. Pam said she's going to sign up.
I see that. Great. Yeah.
Sign up. And I don't know if you guys, I last week was able to speak on the Kansas City.
Yes, that was amazing. You were amazing.
Day. Yeah. And if you haven't seen that, that's all over. We can share. We did share it on Conversations, but I'll reshare it. If you didn't see that segment, and watch for me, I might be on some more on that newscast. So I'm excited about that. And my big goal this year is to get more speaking opportunities, obviously. But my book and my book launch will be the end of February. So my book is getting really, really close. And I was a little disappointed because sometimes we set goals and they don't happen. Back in January, remember I set a goal. I think I wanted it sort of in October to happen. And I really wanted my book to be done with July when we had our Women's E Summit. And by the way, we will be having another one this year. So watch for that. Probably will be close to that same time. But anyway, Terry Ann and I will be discussing that more. But back to what I was going to say is I was hoping to have my book out in July. I didn't, so I got mad. Set up a goal. I think I was trying to sort of get done by October, and then I had 2 different dates in December. But guess what? It's literally around the corner from being done. It's just if we don't set dates, stuff does not get done. So I spent, like 14 months sort of writing my book. Have you ever heard of those people sort of writing a book? And then in July, I went to this big conference and I broke a board saying it's hard to write a book. I broke that board, and then I've been working my butt off since July. And now I'm sure my book will be out. I mean, my goal is to, anyway, it'll probably be done January, but who knows? It'll be February. All I'm going to tell you is my book launch is the end of February because I can see that that's going to be the date. Like I'm putting it on the calendar, and it will be at the ACA, and it will be virtual, it'll be hybrid. So,
you said something that I think is really interesting, and that is you were sort of doing your goal.
Yes.
But it started to come together when you made it a priority and you started working your goal.
Yeah. And now I'm doing that with weight loss. I'm sort of losing weight and I sort of want to do it, but I haven't made it a goal. So I need to do that. And then my third one, like you said, would be to be more organized this year. But I see my business is doing a lot. I have a lot going on in my business this year, which has been exciting for me. And I can't wait to see where God's going to take it next. And so I'm real excited about that. But I was just telling Terry Ann, but my personal life is not bad. No, to me, it's bad. But I'm an empty nester. I have a grandson that may be moving even further away. I mean, I have all these changes happening because of the ages of my children. Do you guys know that on the 22nd, I will no longer have any teenagers. My baby turns 20. You know what I mean? And I've been a mom for almost 33 years. My son loves it when I tell everybody his age, but he'll be 33 on the 19th, my oldest. And I'm saying all those transitions. So you know what I made my word for this year be, Terry Ann?
What's your word for this year?
Adaptability.
That is a perfect one, especially for goal planning.
But I know and I know I was like, I'm going to be adaptable because with my book, I can get a little type A. I got very upset because I kept having to, but now guess what? It's almost here. It's going to happen. And I got to be adaptability in my business. But also I just told you, my children think they're all adults and they have their own plans for their life. I don't even know.
How dare them?
I know. A lot of adaptability to deal with. So adaptability, what is your word for the year, Terry?
My word for the year is steady.
And why did you pick that one?
I picked steady because I am working really hard to respond and not react.
Oh,
now in order to do that,
did you hear what you just said? When we come up with our word, we almost need to write underneath, respond and don't react, or be willing to adjust, or whatever adaptability really means.
Yes,
so,
that's what.
So I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but I found that intriguing. Go ahead.
That's the idea behind it, so that I can respond to things in a steady manner instead of that immediate, all right, you just made me mad. No, stop and think what's going on. Hold it steady, take a deep breath. So that's kind of to remind me to do that.
See, I love it.
All right, hey, we have some goals from some people here.
I know we do. The word that my goal is to define as my word is milestone, and that would be Pam's. And so Pam, what does that mean? And it's not that what does that mean, but what is that word? When we come up with a word, I think we need to take a little deeper. What does that mean to you? Right? Like I was going to do change, and I know that could be a positive word, but it'd be negative because I feel like all my family life is constantly changing. Well, wait a minute. It's constantly changing because you go through seasons. That's normal. But I need to be adaptability and to be more adaptable in that. And then she said, structure time management habits and get healthy this year. So see, she has milestones and hers are time management and to get healthy. And Grace's is enlightened.
That's a beautiful word.
I love that word. But what does that mean?
What does that mean to you, Grace? So Grace, I'd love to know what that means to you.
A little bit further what that means to you, because enlightening is great. And these words are about when we look at them, what do we see? So when you find what I'm going to share for my goal setting, I believe that we set 6 areas of our life. We do habits and goals in them. So I'm going to share that to you. But I always like people, I know we come up with a word for the year, but you could put the word in here. But I like them to call it, what is it? What is the title for your year is what I say. So the year of explosion, the year of adaptability, the year of being more steady, the year of enlightenment. My meaning is that when I enter a room, I've been told I light up the room, and I'm going to embrace it. I will enlighten people with my presence and knowledge. And that is so true about you, Grace. You do. You enlighten the room. And Grace is such a motivator and an encourager. So yeah, those are good things for you to write down around your word. And like I said, then you could say that I'm going to have a year of enlightening. And so when I give you that 6 areas of your life, I'm just sort of trying to explain mine a little bit. It'll be about, your personal development, then you can put 2020 is my year of whatever it is. So that'll go right at the top of your goal setting worksheet that I will be sharing with you. What kind of worksheet are you sharing, Terry Ann?
I just got a little, I think 3 or 4 page workbook, just asking questions and helping you to narrow down and just to write out what you plan for.
See, and that's great. So if you went through Terry Ann and I could work well together. Oh, wait, we do.
Oh,
Terry Ann's, then you could put it on mine, because that gets you, what is it called? Hers is work drill down, and mine's more of what are the 3 habits you want in your relationships? I mean, what are your 3 goals and what are your 3 habits in your relationships? Mine's going to be, what are your 3 goals in health and what are your 3 habits? So there's 6 areas of your life. So we'll be sharing both of those for you. But I love how yours just works right alongside mine.
It's amazing how they all go together. They're different, yet they just all match and just flow so well.
But coffee
so
and
be
tea,
sure to get both.
Coffee and tea do not go together, Terry Ann. So
I got news for you, girl.
what do you have in your cup? You have coffee.
What I have in my cup?
Coffee.
I have
coffee.
Green tea. I have green tea in my cup.
She said
with a little splash of sugar.
I think she loved it. Somebody told me the other day, Terry Ann, you're going to find it funny. They're like, you and Terry Ann are opposite personalities. I go, why do you think we work well together? How many times do you get married? People have even told me that. Is your husband the opposite of you?
Yeah, in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, he is.
Opposite personality.
But the neat thing there is he brings out some good. He brings out the good in me, and I can bring out the good in him.
Oh, good. We have the coffee team. I have coffee, of course, is what Pam said. We're gonna go
team coffee and team tea here pretty soon. What would be your? But speaking of goals,
drink coffee. I don't know. I've been out to coffee with Terry Ann. I've never been to tea with Terry Ann. So, I guess you did do my interview. We do need to interview. We need to do interviews again. Terry Ann and I do have a goal, and we had a goal before, and we should put it on this year, Terry Ann, is to interview each other so that we can have an interview of, she can learn a little bit more about us. So we thought that would be fun. So that's a good thing to do as well. So yeah, what are some other goals that people have?
Then I'll take that a step further. Do you have trouble defining your goal?
And that's what your worksheet's going to help them with, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and so that might be, and we can talk. We're going to talk all of January on goal setting. So this is a good time to ask these 2 amazing coaches. I'm working on health. Guess I should set a goal of cutting down my coffee. Oh, yeah, green tea. I hear green tea's better for you, but whatever. I also heard coffee. What did they say? They said coffee and dark chocolate are good for you. I've heard, yeah. Yes. But anyway, no, I was trying to say, I don't remember what I was saying before we got that joke, but.
I think sometimes though it's hard I might want to dream about something, but do I really want to make it a goal?
Oh yeah, we talked about that, right? If it's not written down, it's just a wish. So make sure you write down your goals before we meet next week. And what I want to let you know is there's these two amazing coaches that you should know. One's named Sherry Berger. She's an award-winning coach. Oh, wait, Terry Ann Porter is too an award-winning coach and speakers. But anyway, we want you guys to bring your goals. And we want to bring, what is it called? Are you having problems defining your goals? We want to help you this month with goal setting. So make sure you're bringing those questions too, because we would be more than happy to go over them. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Yeah, we were talking about that. And so if it's not written down, have you ever went grocery shopping and you don't have a list? Do you buy what you're supposed to be buying? You leave and you forget one item and you bought 6 other things that you didn't want. Do you know that happens the same way with our goals? Mm-hmm. We forget to stay focused on what we want. And we do 6 other, I call them squirrels, right? It's the same thing. So make a list of what your goals are. And what I would like is for everybody next week to come back with 3 goals. 3 goals. Just 3 goals. They don't have to be in any specific area if they're in your life, business, or life, but 3 goals. So yeah, come back with your 3 goals next week. And let's talk about that and see where you guys are, where we are. Squirrel National here. That's too funny. Pam is such a hoot with her words. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, let's come up with some goals that we can set for January. What do you have?
Sherry, what if my goals, what if I start a goal and along the way things change?
It's going to happen. That's called pivoting. Remember, it just happened with my book. So yes, it will change. And I think adaptability is my word for the year. So put together your goals and know that you might have to be adaptable, but I guarantee you're not. I have not lost all this weight this last year because I keep saying I want to do it, but I don't have a plan. And I sort of want to do it, but come on, there's that chocolate pie or, and since I don't have a specific plan put together and I got a lot going on and I'm chasing other squirrels because I haven't put it as one of my goals, which I plan on doing this year, which I got to be quiet about that, right? But remember, I did that with my book until July. So even us as coaches, we do that, don't we, Terry Ann?
Sure.
I bet you said before you want to be organized.
Oh, I've said that before, yes.
But if you don't put a plan together, how does it work?
And I related that. I just heard somebody talking about it the other day, and it's like, you're going on vacation. Here's a great description of the goal. You're going on vacation. Do you just get in the car and take off?
No, you have to.
I know there are some people who may do that, but you typically have a destination in mind, and your goal is your destination. Mm-hmm. Now, you might have a general path of how you're going to get there. I'm going to go to Florida, and I'm going to go by this roadway. Well, there's going to be detours along the way. And I'm going to have to stop and eat and rest along the way. So there's going to be different changes and things along the way, but it doesn't change my goal.
I always have to stop and get my coffee when I go on a road trip. I know you're shocked. In the restroom.
How many times and then after the coffee, you have to do the restroom, and then you need more coffee.
These are called pit spots along the way. And I also carry my 32 ounces of water. And one of my friends does not like that I have my coffee and water because she just wants to get to the destination. But sometimes it's okay to stop and eat and smell the roses and still get there. Goals don't change. They redefine and adapt to what we need.
I like that.
Like coffee and restroom. I just trying to be funny over here, but that happens, right? And I used to blame the kids for having to stop. And now I just told you I have adult children and they're usually not in the car with me. All right, guys, I'm really, really excited. I want to tell everybody happy New Year. Can you believe it? We are day 5 into the new year. 5 days. So how are your goals going? Oh, wait, we can set goals 5 days in. Did you know that, Terry Ann?
We can't? Wait a minute. I thought that you could only do that on January 1.
No, you have to do it on New Year's Eve or you're screwed.
Oh, that's right. New Year's Eve. On New Year's Eve, that's right.
You got to do it New Year's Eve.
Isn't that the day?
You better have had it already done in December or you messed up. No, you can set goals. Let's set them today. Come back next week with 3 goals. I want to hear what your 3 goals are. And I want to say welcome, Debbie. And anybody that hasn't seen this, go back and go watch the replay. So you guys have a blessed and an amazing, happy Wednesday and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. See you
Bye,
next
guys.
week.